What's good, Washington fans? We tried our best to lose that game. But we finally break the Monday Night Football curse, man. Shout out to Antonio Gibson, man, with that spin move, making guys miss. Ugly game. We tried to throw this away with the onside kick. We got lucky that the guy had an illegal formation. Kushnewski, what in the world were you doing? You duck hit your head under the football. Are you kidding me? What's going on? What's going on? But I love this team. I'm not gonna say I love this team, but this team is playing good football. DeShazer Everett. I don't want to start off with the negative, but the way we almost lost this game was inexcusable. DeShazer Everett letting that guy Freddie Swain be open in the middle of the field is inexcusable. So I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but I do want to be honest with this team. Now right now we're in the offs. We are the 7th seed in the offs right now. That's how crazy it is. 3-game win streak. 3-game win streak. And that's how you win games. Smash mouth, bully ball football. This offensive line, Antonio Gibson being a beast. J.D. McKissick, I hope he can come back very quickly. Him being a beast. Taylor Heineke ducking his head, being the legend of Taylor Heineke. Throwing the ball to Logan Thomas. That was a catch. That was some BS. That was a catch. Shout out to DeAndre Carter for that 4th down catch too. In this defense, we're running the football. We're stopping the run. This was the defense best game in my opinion. I thought they played really well against Tom Brady, but this defense was lit. They were flying around. They did not let Russ cook on his birthday. Happy birthday, Russ. Happy birthday, Russ. What's up, Russ? Happy birthday, Russ. But we sent home. We gave Russ an L on his B-Day. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you got to do. And I said this. Look, the Seahawks are not playing good football. We're playing good football. We had to do this without a kicker. We cannot kick a field goal. We had to go for it on 4th downs. Scott Turner was awful on the 3rd and shorts. He kept calling the same play. And don't say because of Peyton Barber. It was just terrible play calls in my opinion. In between the 20s, Scott is almost a genius. I'm not going to say a genius, but he's really good. But when it gets to the red zone and 3rd and shorts, Scott is, he ain't it, man. He's just not it. He's just not it. So he's got to improve on that. I thought he did better in the Panthers game with the play calling, in the Buccaneers game with the red zone and 3rd and shorts. But this game, Scott was not it, man. He almost cost us 3 3rd downs in a row we did not convert. And we were running the ball well, but they knew it was coming on 3rd downs, 4th and shorts. Then they called a hold on Brandon Sheriff. But yeah, like I said, we tried our best to give that football game away, to let that guy be wide open. But thank goodness for Kendall Fuller getting that interception. Some wacky, weird things happened tonight. The Joey Sly injury, the block, extra point, they return it. Nobody can catch this guy and tackle him. That was inexcusable. So just a lot of things to go over. But we'll break down this game and do studs and duds or game balls and stuff like that. I will be going live tomorrow night at 7:30 for sure. I said last week we were going live, but some things happened. I definitely will be going live with my guys on the Warpath, Oscar Josue Montel, my man Kenny Man, DMV, OG. We're gonna be lit on Victory Tuesday, Victory Lap Tuesday. But we're 5 and 6, man. We're in the playoff hunt. We're in the offs officially right now. We are the 7th seed right now. We are the 7th seed. We're not too far behind in the NFC East race too. I'm not gonna get too ahead of myself, but you know, you look at Dallas and they might fool around and lose. They might fool around and lose on Thursday night, man. They don't really have their coach. They got a lot of guys out, and they're not playing good football right now. Right now, we're playing good football. We're playing good football. We just got to finish drives, and we got to get another kicker. I don't think Joey Sly, the way it looked, that injury looked, I don't know if he's going to be able to play on Sunday or for the rest of the season, to be honest with you. I just don't know. J.D. McKissick, I hope he can come back. Who else got hurt? Somebody else got hurt too. I feel like I can't remember. Our center, not even our center. He's our guard playing center, Wes Schweitzer. But that shows how good this offensive line has been. The guys can come in. Keith Ishmael had to step in and play center, and he did a good job. This offensive line has been playing bully ball. Antonio Gibson doing his thing. He was hyping up the crowd, getting hyped and whatnot. Even on the burgundy on burgundy, when I don't like the jerseys, but we got it done. Once again, I thought I'm gonna go over my notes real quick. I just got a lot to say, so once again, I'm just all over the place. But I thought Heineke had a good game. I thought he had great pocket presence. I thought he was able to maneuver the pocket. He played within himself. That was one of my keys to victory. He only had 1 turnover, which was a terrible turnover over the middle. But I thought he had some good passes to Terry McLaurin. That 4th and 3 to DeAndre Carter was a hell of a pass. I thought he made some good plays here and there. He had 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 27 for 35, 223 yards. Antonio Gibson, 29 carries for 111 yards. That's a grown man game. That was a grown man game right there. That was a grown man game. Once again, shout out to the fan who pushed Gerald Everett. If I didn't say that either, you know, our defense all around, the fans' defense was incredible tonight too. Shout out to him too. Jaden McKissick had that touchdown on the screen pass. That was great. He was huge playing against his former team, against the Seahawks. So we need that man back bad. I thought Logan had a good game today too, 3 catches for 31 yards. I thought that was a catch, so I just disagree with that rule. I really do. I disagree with that decision by the refs. I really do. I disagree with that. Shout out to Adam Humphries, who actually recovered the onside kick. That's in my notes too. He actually fell on the ball and got the onside kick. Kusnewski, I just can't believe that happened. That's just inexcusable. DeAndre Carter, 4 catches, 42 yards. Not a big day passing the ball. Not a lot of yardage. But this is how we're winning. Heineke doesn't have to throw for 300, 400 yards. He threw for 209 yards against the Panthers. He threw for 223 yards, 27 for 35, 223 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick tonight against the Seahawks. And he only got sacked 1 time. That's how good offensive line is and how mobile and how elusive Taylor Heineke is. And guess what? We actually converted a 2-point conversion. Scott Turner is so bad on 2-point conversions. This is his first 2-point conversion that has been converted in his whole time as a coordinator. It's not like we don't try 2-point conversions either. We try 2-point conversions pretty frequently. We've tried it before Riverboat Ron. He's decided to do that. And that's what we had to do. And we were able to stop him, Kendall Fuller, with that huge interception. Now, the defense was great all day. Cam Curl stepped up. I thought he dropped an interception. That's the thing. We kept letting them off the hook. I felt like there was a couple passes that we could have picked off from Russell Wilson. He's just not the same guy. And a lot of people, I including me, wanted to trade for him last year if he was available. And, you know, just being like, you know, thinking about the quarterback situation, if he became available this offseason, I was like, you know what, let's try to get Russell Wilson. If we can try to get him, go get him. But after seeing him play right now, I don't know if it's the finger injury or what, but he's not playing good football right now. He's just not. Now, a lot of that was us forcing him to not play good football and throw errant passes because the pass rush was getting there. Shaka Toney shoving Russell Wilson. I love that play. He just shoved that man down to the ground like a rag doll. I love that from Shaka Toney. Matt Ioannidis, John Allen, they were getting back there. Deron Payne was getting back there too. Had a good pass rush. Cam Curl had a sack. I thought he was all over the place. I thought Landon Collins played a good game. Him being out and having DeShazer ever have to play didn't work out too well on that one play. So Landon Collins, I hope he's good. I think it was just cramps. But Landon Collins had a good game. I think all around defensively we had a good game. Kendall Fuller was a baller today. William Jackson, I didn't see anything bad from him other than that Tyler Lockett 3rd and 1 56-yard bomb that they threw in the beginning of the game. And we responded. You know, they punched us in the mouth and we punched them right back. You know, where in the previous games we get punched in the mouth and we're like, hey, what are we going to do? We're like chickens with our heads cut off. But now, hey, we're punching guys in the mouth. We know how to respond to teams. The old cliche, Mike Tyson said, everybody got a plan until you get punched in the mouth. Now we're not a finesse team anymore. We're a strong team. Like I said, we know what happens. We have an identity. That's what I'm getting. We have an identity now. Smash mouth, bully ball, football. Somebody wants to hit us, we're going to hit them back. And that's what we did on it. They scored their touchdown, and we hit them right back and responded. And we scored a 2-point conversion responding. So Curtis Samuel had 1 carry for 4 yards. I thought he had a nice catch today too. Not for many yards, but just his presence being there did help. Logan Thomas, his presence did help. John Bates had a nice catch for one catch for 15 yards. Now the offensive line in the beginning, Taylor Heineke was under siege a little bit. I can't remember, was it Kerry Hyder, one of their pass rushers, was getting to Taylor Heineke. D. Taylor, he had 5 sacks on the season. So they improved on that. I thought the first half was a little shaky with the offensive line, but they did better. They improved on that. Like I said, the miscommunication with Will Jackson, Bobby McCain, they worked on that. That was the only big play we gave up, and the keys to victory was to limit big plays, and we did not give up many big plays other than the Freddie Swain touchdown at the end and the big play to Tyler Lockett. Guess how many yards DK Metcalf had? 1 catch for 13 yards. 1 catch for DK Metcalf. We shut that man down. People say he's better than Terry Lauren. Are you kidding me? Come on now. It's not even a comparison. Jamin Davis, I thought he had a good. I thought he made a good play. He made a good stop. Brandon Sheriff, the holding call on 4th and 1, that killed us. If you want to think about bringing him back next year, and you got to pay this man, he's a solid player. He's a all-pro caliber player, but that holding was kind of iffy, the call. And I'm not too mad at him for that, but you just got to be able to hold that block on Jamal Adams there. The final drive, Cameron Crowe had a pass interference. Kendall Fuller with the interception. John Bates had a good catch. Already said that. We won the time of possession battle. That's what I like too, and that's how we beat the Buccaneers. That's how we beat the Panthers. If you want to look at the time of possession battle, looks like we won it. Where are the stats at? We won the time of possession battle 41-18. Like we should have blew the Seahawks out. I said 28-20. It ended up being 17-15. I thought we were going to be up 28-13 at one point. We were just going to kind of control the game. I felt the vibes I had before the game, because I just felt like we were playing way better football than the Seahawks. It felt like the game where we beat the Raiders on Sunday Night Football was like 24-40, 42-24, or where we blew out the Packers on Sunday Night Football as well. I thought it was going to be like one of those games where we just control it. We're running the ball. We're slinging the pill. We're just dominating, and that's the kind of game it should have been. It really should have been that way. Dominating the time of possession like that. We only gave up 34 rushing yards. We had 152 rushing yards. So we just bullied them the whole game. We stopped the run. We could run the ball. They couldn't. Red zone attempts, we got to do better. We were 2 for 4. They had 6 penalties. We had 4. The turnover battle was a tie. I said one of my keys was to win the turnover battle. It was a tie, so it is what it is on that. But we won the time of possession battle. We kept Russell Wilson off the field for the most part. So we did what we were supposed to do. We just got to score more points. If you look at the numbers, it's like, hey, we should have scored 30-something points. We had 27 first downs compared to their 10 first downs. And you know what? We're getting better on third downs and fourth downs. They were 4 of 12 on third downs. And they didn't go for it on fourth down at all. But third downs, we were awful 5 for 13. So we got to improve on that. But third down efficiency for the Washington football team, this defense has gotten better and better and better. Shout out to Jack Del Rio. I don't know. I'm not going to say it's because Chase Young and Montez Sweat are not playing. But James Smith-Williams, Shaka Toney, Casey Tuhill, they're playing in their rush lanes. They're playing disciplined football. Guys are getting back there. Nobody's trying to, get records or anything like that. But guys are playing within themselves. They're playing team football. I'm not saying the other guys were not, Chase Young and Montez. But when Montez comes back, maybe this could be a learning experience. Seeing what these guys are doing on film. They're not getting a lot of sacks, but they're getting pressures. And they're disruptive. And that's what we need from Chase and Montez when they do come back, when Chase comes back next year. Don't worry about getting 10 sacks. Don't worry about getting 25 sacks, 13, 14, breaking sack records. Just worry about playing as a team, and the maturity thing, Ron brings it up all the time. Maybe we see what they're talking about. So this is a learning experience for the guys. Maybe they just needed to sit back and watch some film, and they're going to come back hungrier. Chase Young comes back hungrier next year. Montez Sweat comes back hungry when he comes back in 4 to 6 weeks. We'll see about that. But, man, game ball has to go to Antonio Gibson, man. He put the team on his back, man. He put his team on his back. He was catching the ball at the backfield, spin move, all that, cooking guys. He did his thing. Now, the only thing I did not like from him was running out of bounds. He keeps doing that. He has to work on his football awareness, situational awareness, football IQ. You do not run out of bounds, bro. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left. You give Russell Wilson more time. That was not a smart move from him. I didn't like that play call either on the third and short or whatever it was in the red zone. We did have a delay of game. I didn't like that at all. But I feel like we still converted because it was 3rd and 15. We just got a chunk play to J.D. McKissick over the middle, and then we converted on the 4th and 3. I want to say it was to DeAndre Carter on that. But yeah, those are some of the problems that I had right there. But yeah, game balls goes to Antonio Gibson, man. He did his thing. J.D. McKissick was incredible. He was really good tonight too. Terry McLaurin, Taylor Heineke, all these guys stepped up and did their things, and I give a game ball to the whole offensive line. Defensively, Cameron Curl, the whole defense, in my opinion, for the most part. How about Landon Collins punching the ball out? That was a huge forced fumble there. We need more plays like that. Landon Collins is playing his best football right now as a linebacker, as a box safety. He's playing good football right now, man. That punch out was a really good play. That was a heads-up play by Landon Collins because they were moving the ball. The Seahawks were moving the ball in that drive. They really were. They were moving the football down the field. It looked like they definitely could have got a touchdown on that drive. Landon Collins led the team in tackles. Cole Holcomb, I thought he played pretty well too. He was really good in coverage too. We didn't let Gerald Everett do a lot, or Will Dissly, their tight ends and other guys. get too crazy. Shaka Tony, he gets a game ball too for that push. John Allen, just the whole defense in my opinion. Bobby McCain he was okay today. He wasn't bad. Kendall Fuller gets a game ball today too, man. So a lot of guys stepped up, man. And DeAndre Carter, he gets a game ball again too. He almost scared me with the muff punt. He almost muffed that punt where it went off his chest and bounced off. Definitely scared me on that. But yeah, Jared Patterson he only had 1 carry for 0 yards. Taylor Heineke didn't run that much too, but those are my game balls. Antonio Gibson, J.D. McKissick, Terry McLaurin just being strong. Some of the ways that the Seahawks tackle looked a little weird, to be honest with you. They're known for tackling a little weirdly. That can put guys in a weird situation, put their bodies in a weird spot, to be honest with you. So, but hey, man, let's enjoy this win, man. It was ugly. We break the Monday night curse. You know, like I said, we got to stop being scared of Monday Night Football. We just have to. But you look at this stretch of games. We play the Raiders, which is a tough team. They got Deshaun Jackson. They got Derek Carr. They got a good team, man. They got a good roster. They've been through a lot of stuff off the field. You know, we got to take care of this win. Like I said, Ron Rivera is lit right now. He said, let's effing go. You know, he's lit. I didn't see the Wale performance, you know, on halftime. I don't know if they showed it on TV or I wasn't really paying attention. So let me know how the game was. I know it was cold as crap. How was the crowd? Let me know in the comments if you did go to the game. Let me know how the crowd was, how lit it was. If they playing go-go after the game, I know they turn up outside of FedEx and Landover, Maryland. I know how it goes after the games, for real. So just let me know how the experience was, you know, the game. If you let me know in the comments, I'll definitely try to respond. But man, you look at these next string of games, man. They're winnable games. The Eagles look like trash. The Giants look like trash. The Vegas is a good team. The Cowboys, they're on a downward spiral right now. So we can go on a little run. You know how we do, man. We're a November team. We know that's our MO. We know how Ron Rivera's teams are with Carolina and last year. He knows how he's the best at sneaking into the playoffs. If somebody knows how to get into the playoffs with a losing record, it's Ron Rivera. So, but yeah, we'll see what it is, how it is. Not worried about draft position right now. Just let's ride with Taylor Heineke, man. The legend Taylor Heineke, he did his thing today, man. He played good football, and who knows if he'll be a franchise quarterback. But the way he's playing right now, he's the best quarterback for the moment right now. And I'll say that. The legend Taylor Heineke, he's playing good football right now. He outplayed Russell Wilson, in my opinion. He really did. He was the better quarterback tonight. He was the better quarterback tonight. Russell Wilson was 20 for 31, 247 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. The numbers don't tell you the whole story because he had that one drive at the end. So that kind of boosted up his numbers pretty much. But this went down to the skin of our teeth, man. But like I said, that's why I'm so confident in this team, because we're playing good football right now. The offensive line is balling. Antonio Gibson's balling. He did not fumble one time at all. That was huge. That was a huge key, too. He did not fumble the ball. Didn't let Russell Wilson run all crazy on us either. That was another key to victory, too. So, good football, y'all. Let's enjoy this win. It's an ugly win. Refs tried to take us from us with the Logan Thomas catch. That should have been a touchdown. It is what it is, though. So, all right, you guys. Hail the football team, man. We in the offs. We in the offs right now. We got to keep it up, though. We in the offs. We in the offs. Hail the football team. Peace.